Hey, it's Pupmeister, and I am so excited. 1.20 has come out, and as you can see here, I have prepared myself. If you can kind of see way in the top right corner there, I have a portal, and that brought me to the very edge of my explored world. So, this behind me there, you can see it's going into desert. So I'm hoping that we can find some of the new biomes and items that are in this update. Now, you might be asking, what are these blocks doing here and the torches and stuff? Well, this has been here for quite some time because this lines up with an ice highway in my nether. So as we go this way and we come across new items, I can create a portal and I already have a way to get right there. So let's start exploring. All right, here we go. I'm expecting to see something right over this hill just because I haven't explored it yet. But you know that's not the way it's going to work. Oh, it's an ocean. I thought it was going to be a massive desert, and it's just an ocean. That's really disappointing. Oh, it does kind of continue over this way. And we're going to continue just going into the desert, and hopefully we'll come across something new. Well, I was heading to this desert village, I see. But then over here, I noticed a desert temple. And that is totally where we want to go. Now, the very first thing you want to do is break that pressure plate because you don't want all this TNT to go sky high. So let's see what we can find here. We've got a bunch of gunpowder, some emeralds, some rotten flesh. I do trade that in for emeralds, so I'll take it. And here we go. Look at this, a smithing template, dune armor trim. And what's this one? Dune armor trim again. We've got some iron ingots, we've got more gunpowder, we've got more rotten flesh. I have so many bones, I don't know what to do with them, so I think I'm just going to leave those here. Oh my, look at all the bones. I have quite a few strings as well, but I'm going to keep those anyway. And yeah, we've got more of the same, unfortunately. Dune trim armor. So we got lots of that. They do stack, by the way. And yeah, iron horse armor. I think we're good. And then, of course, might as well take all of the TNT. All right, so the next thing we need to look for is suspicious sand. Now we do have some armor trims already, which is nice. But we do need to look for maybe some suspicious sand. And where might we find some of that? Perhaps. Oh, let's kind of dig over in the corner maybe. Throw a torch up here so we can see the difference if indeed we kind of get to anything here. Now, I did bring my brush and I've enchanted it with Unbreaking 3. Yeah, this is just normal sand here. I don't see anything suspicious as of yet. And by the way you make a brush is feather, copper ingot, and a stick, just like that, and you'll get a brush. And yeah, I don't really see anything special. Hmm. Does anybody see suspicious sand anywhere? Am I missing it? Write in the comments if you saw it. I missed it. I don't know. Sometimes there's wells between a temple and a village, but maybe not when they're this close. Is that a well I see over here? Check that out. And we have a camel. Very nice. And I am riding a camel. Oh, he sat down. Here, how about, can we push you off? You look kind of weird, kind of hovering over. No, we can't even touch you when you're laying down. All right, that is one strong tail, let me tell you. Now, as far as camels go, you can right-click and ride them, but just like a horse, you can't control it. It won't go anywhere. But unlike a horse, it won't buck you off. Now, this guy decided to lay down. But if you do want to ride it like a horse, you will need a saddle. Just right-click it with the saddle, and you'll see that it all gets saddled up. And then if you right-click, you can ride it any way you wish. And if you hold down the control, you can go a little faster. This is kind of the high-speed camel trekking here. But that is really all you need to know about camels. Is that a house? Check that out. I have never seen a submerged house before. So that is definitely unique. Looks like this may have been a weaponsmith, because you got the bars there. There's a door. Well, sort of. Yep. There's the furnaces. What do we got here? A few apples. And repair, disenchant. Alright, well that's interesting. Certainly don't see that every day. I think I'll just nap here. Lots of badlands around here. And I did spot this ancient portal. I could actually light this one up. There's enough to light it up. Take out the corners, replace the crying obsidian. Don't stand on magma. I'm thinking that we should activate it just to see where it'll take us. So let's get rid of you. Boom, boom. And I think that'll do it. I think I saw, yep. And there it is. Let's go in and see where it takes us. Well, nowhere too exciting. Soul Sand Valley. Guess we got lots of bones here if we want. We found another well. Let's see if there's any treasures or suspicious sand around here. And it's looking like not. I'm not seeing any suspicious sand either. I did find some interesting things like the armor trim and stuff like that. That was that way. I did create another ice highway in the nether that went this way, starting basically from here. So let's go in this direction now. And that would be 1792 with an increasing negative. So roughly in this area. So I built a portal here because it lines up exactly with my ice highway in the nether, and it's right by the desert village. All right, well, this is the time. We are going to see if my ice highway is actually where I think it is. So let's see. Let's see if it works. Well, I suppose it's possible that my ice highway is further down. Where are we here? Yeah, 45. So I'm at like 13. So it would be much further down. Oh, and there in fact, oh, that's probably the one that we did earlier. I think I'm just going to break enough so I have enough blocks to create a new one. So 10 in other words. And there we go. And we can even kind of see where it was. So it's the X. So I'll be going less on the X. And that should bring me back to the village. Okay, so that's why. Why? So that way. That just shows you how much distance you can travel in the nether to save yourself time. Like, look how long it took us to get back here. And in the nether, the other portal was just right there. So we're going to go further along my ice highway path now and see if we can come up with anything else that's new or interesting. We'll just stick on the 1792 line. So we did have a little bit of a trek, but we found ourselves in a jungle across from a bamboo forest. And considering all the new bamboo stuff, even though I have a bamboo farm, I thought this would be a good place for a second portal. So since we are in 1.20 and we're looking for new stuff, since I came across a bamboo forest, I'm going to need a fair amount, but this should be good. Grab everything here. And if you fill everything, so it takes 9 bamboo to make a bamboo block. Strip them. Okay. And now that I've stripped them, I can make signs, as you saw. Since we're on the topic of stripping logs, if you get logs, now we were using bamboo before, but let's say we strip the oak logs, and they could be any logs for that matter. But a lot of new recipes use the logs, the stripped logs. So if you put in the stripped logs just like a sign, and then put in a chain. Now I'm actually, I don't want to confuse you here. If you put in a chain like that, you'll get 6 hanging signs, okay? But you have to use the stripped logs. And then I know you get more with the planks and normal signs. However, at least you get double the amount when you use the stripped logs. So that is how you use or make the hanging signs. And then, of course, once you make your hanging sign, it can go on the wall like that. And you can even, here I'll hang it a little lower. You can even stand on it when it's on the wall. Sort of like a parkour type thing. And not only that, but you can hang it from the ceiling. And in this case, this is for the woodland mansion. Just like that. But unlike other signs, it now has another side which you can also write on. And you can have different messages on the different sides. And what's even better, if you make a mistake and you want to correct it, you just have to right-click on the sign, use your arrows to come down, and then you can correct it. Just like that. These are a great addition. So now let's just pop back to the jungle and continue with the bamboo. And now that we have stripped bamboo, we can make bamboo planks. And I just want to make enough. As you can see, now you can make all kinds of stuff with the planks. And we want to make a bamboo raft. I think I'm just going to leave that there. There you go. Check out the bamboo raft. Pretty cool, eh? I mean, this way at least I can see where I'm going. Because if we did it the other way, I wouldn't be able to see where the heck I'm going. It didn't really give me a heck of a long way to go. Okay, we have made it back. So now let's check and see if they actually line up. This will be very interesting. So this is my first highway, but this is not the direction we went in. This one over here is the direction we went in. So we're going to have to build it into the wall here, is what I believe. So the first one was at 221 minus 323. Which way is 221? Oh, this way. So it's going to have to be on this side. Oh, did I pass it? 323. And ding, ding. Right here. Just double check one more time. 323. So yes, right here in theory. And we will make our 2, 3. All right, so that should be, and now I don't have, oh my God. I don't have enough obsidian. Okay, so I will be back and we will make our portal right here and see if it connects. Okay, we're back, finally. As you may know, I do everything in survival. So I had to go all the way back to my base and get the obsidian. So let's light her up. And this, in theory, should take us to the desert village that we had before. So let's see if it works. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, that is so amazing. All right, so let's now do the jungle portal that we made. So I think in order to kind of get me to stop, I don't want to stop in the portal. So I think I'm going to do that. And then while I'm in my boat, I can go to the right if I don't want to stop somewhere. I think that will be the plan. So the next one, I actually wrote down in overworld coordinates. So let us look. It's 1792, and you have to divide it by 8, of course. So that's 224, and minus 3351. You don't have to worry about the minus to begin with. Comes out to minus 418. All right. So let's see here. 224 is over here now. It's on the other side. Oh, great. Oh, great. And minus 418. So we're slowly getting there. Right here. Okay, I wonder, and I'm hoping, whether I can make it just off a little bit. So I'm going to make it right here. And I'm going to see, I really, really hope that it'll work. Being over 1. Okay, so let's, just gonna move this over here. We'll do it right there. So these can go down. And then 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then we can just break those out and go boom, boom. All right, we will light it up. Now this is not the exact, but it's just 1 away, so it's really close. So let's see if this connects us to our bamboo jungle, and it does. Check that out. And that is why we created the ice highway ahead of time, so that we can just simply connect. And we're going to have to do that on that side. This has been a little more of a let's play kind of deal while investigating some of the new stuff. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something from, I don't know, here or there, maybe about the ice highway and connecting portals, or the camels or hanging signs. I will see you soon. Bye for now.